Forget everything you know about social media. I'm about to teach you something new that would help you break out on social media. Now, I know a lot of people will come for me for this video, but I don't care. Now, first thing is, what is it that will really make people get to watch your video, enjoy it, drop a comment or like it, or maybe subscribe to your channel? That thing is the core idea of the video, right? Forget every other thing. Forget every other thing they tell you after you upload a video on YouTube, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. Nah, forget it. It doesn't matter. Just because the algorithm has changed from a deterministic system to a semantic system. A deterministic system is simply a pre-programmed system that is told to do things as it was programmed. But a semantic system is left to choose whether to do that thing or not. Like, it has a little bit of consciousness. Like it takes out all the context, it looks at all the context, looks at all the pros and cons, and then knows what to do next. So the only way you get to trick a semantic system is by having a really good idea that will make it say, oh no, this video is actually a video people should be seeing, right? Now, and I'm going to share you like maybe 2 or 3 simple steps that you can use to get a very good idea. Now, sometimes we humans tend to do this. When you think about something and then that thing is not like agreeable by 90% of the population or 80% of the population, you tell yourself that this is not a good idea just because a lot of people don't agree with it. Like, I'm not talking about the bad stuff, right? I'm not talking about doing dumb shit, like bad stuff, really bad stuff, killing someone or whatever. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the game of content creation. Sometimes you might think of doing something for example, right? Yesterday, I thought about something and I was like, Alex Mosey has this style that is blowing up for him, right? Which is, people ask him questions and then he answers. And then the best way a founder can really get into a creative mode, or maybe a god mode when creating content, is by people asking them questions. Founders just unleash this, I don't know what to call it, but they just have this power when you ask them questions about their business or ask them questions about how they can help you, right? And then they just get into this mode that they just drop so much value, right? They answer the question so good. And I was like, I think I have an idea that could really work. And what was my idea? My idea was to actually have an AI avatar ask me those questions and I answer the AI avatar. Now, I might tell somebody that and the person will be like, that's dumb. People would know it's an AI avatar asking you the questions. But then who cares, right? And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I tried it, and guess what? So far, that is my best performing reel. You can go on Instagram and check it out. That is my best performing reel. I created this thing yesterday night, and then this morning, I'm making this video, right? So, what am I talking about? You might have ideas like this, and you'll feel like, no, this is dumb. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But that might actually be the next thing that would actually make people will start copying. Yeah, because we're in an era where people copy whatever works. So people might start copying you just because it worked out for you. So don't be afraid to kind of like go wild on your ideas. So first, how you can get a really good idea is from within. Just like the example I gave you, it came from within. I sat down, I saw what Alex Moses is doing. I wasn't even watching Alex Moses' video. It just came randomly and I was like, oh, I can try this. And then I tried it and then it worked. So ideas can come from within, and when it comes from within, just execute it. Execute on it. It doesn't matter. You don't need to be scared of anybody, right? If your account has maybe so many followers, you have like 79K followers, 100K followers, or 200K followers, and maybe you are kind of like, oh no, I've already built this personal brand and I don't want to do this shit. It's so dumb. Do it and test it out on a different account that people don't know you on. If it worked well for you on that account, you have no choice than to bring it to your main account, right? So that's what I tell founders and business owners that I work with. Just because they build this reputation and then they don't want to go wild on the ideas coming to their mind or the ideas I recommend for them, right? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to create a different account. Try it there. It works out. We're bringing it to the main account. So from within, ideas can come from within. So always listen to yourself and execute on it. The second way is learning from others. Like, I can't stress this enough. Most of the time, like, let's even look back at the entire world. Every single person on this earth learns from someone. Like there's a myth that said the fallen angels were the ones that taught us how to make drugs and stuff like that. And the myth still stands that those fallen angels are still around and they are helping really great people make very good inventions, right? So, but by the way, that's just a myth. I don't know if it's true, but one thing that I'm very sure of is every single person has someone they learn from. Even Alex Amosi has someone he learns from. And they always mention these names, right? I learned from Alex Amosi, I learned from Mangaji, I learned from Serge Gitari, I learned from different people, right? And when you watch those people's content, when you consume their content, ideas come to your head. It's not ideas to copy exactly what they're doing, no. But ideas to create something even better than what they're doing, right? So again, I'm going to say it again. When you're watching these contents, consuming this content, learning from them, make sure to execute on it. Now, some people get ideas by being in a solemn place. So like this is the third way you can get ideas, is by maybe being in a solemn place, going in nature, looking at animals and looking at like different stuffs, and then ideas keep coming to your head. When those ideas come, try to execute on it, because that is what AI cannot replicate. And when you bring out this idea, it works out, just get ready for it to get commoditized, just because people are going to start copying you, right? People would copy you, but then the good thing is you would have gained enough traction, you would have gotten clients from that one idea before people start copying it. And then you can also have that idea be like a series. You can keep putting out videos on that one core idea. You can put out like 10, 15 videos from just one core idea, right? So it is difficult to get good ideas, but when they come, try to execute on it ASAP. Every other thing they're telling you on social media does not hold water, right? All you need is one core idea that you can replicate multiple times, make multiple videos, make multiple reels, make multiple story sequences, put it out there, get clients, and work on the next idea, right? Wait for the next idea to come, or you trigger the next idea to come by doing these other things, like learning from other people, going in nature, being by yourself, and doing things you love, right? So that is the only thing that can make you succeed on social media, right? By the way, my name is Elijah, and I help seven figure brands run their entire content machine. And also, they don't need to worry about shooting content, just because they only have to spend 2 to 4 hours a week, and they will have over 20 to 30 pieces of content going out, their email sequence taken care of, their reels, their stories, their carousels, their text on LinkedIn, right? The copies on LinkedIn, the copies on X, and all of that front well taken care of by just spending 2 to 4 hours a week. And I'm telling you this because if you're a founder and you need my services, you can easily DM me on IG. I'm going to respond. My name is, I'm going to put it on screen, by the way. So you can DM me on IG, and I'm going to respond to you and see how I can help you. And by the way, I don't go about looking for clients just because I'm not an agency, and me and my team are not an agency, right? So I'm more like an operator that comes into your business and be a fraction of your business, right? And because of that, the seats are limited. I only entertain 5 clients at a time. And now I'm working with Serge Gitari, who is a founder he's a $50 million founder. And yeah, if you want to work with me, you can DM me on IG, and that's it. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.